Hey, what's up guys? Drip Drop here, and this is going to be a part in my mini-series where I rank every zombies map from every game. Now how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be making each video for each game, as I think this is the most fair way to go about it, because I don't think comparing the first map compared to the last map, it just doesn't make sense. It's just, there's so much difference and there's so much progression and evolution throughout the series that I just think it's more fair to split them up between games. The series is going to go World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 5 Cold War, as I don't really care about any of the other games, really at all. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hey, what's up guys? Drip Drop here, and today in this video I'm going to be ranking every single Zombies Black Ops 1 map from worst to best. Now I don't really have a lot to say in this intro, because there's nothing really to say. It's pretty fucking self-explanatory. You clicked on this video for a reason. You knew damn well what I was going to be doing. But I will say one thing. If you are a Kino dick rider and dick sucker and dick glazer, this is not you don't want to be here. I'll tell you that right now. You want to click off right now, because I'm about to hit you with the number 6 map, and you can take a wild guess on what number 6 is. I'll give you a moment. There was your moment. I hope you said Kino, because coming in at number 6 is motherfucking Kino der Toten. Okay, really though, it's not that bad of a map. It's the worst map in the game, number 6. But it ain't that bad. It's just the community, for some reason, out of all the maps in the series, they really like this one. And I never really understood why, because it's almost the same as Derice, with a little bit worse of a layout. But it also has the Thunder Gun, so, you know, Thunder Gun's cool. So, maybe that's why. But it's just dark, and the atmosphere is like, I don't know. The best way I can describe the atmosphere of Kino is like when you're helping your grandma move a couch and it hasn't been touched in years because it's been in the attic. So then you pick up this rusted, nasty leather couch, and then it's just all dust in the air, and it's just gross. That's kind of this map, which works in a zombies game, I guess. And I will say, like I said with Nacht der Toten and World at War, spoilers if you haven't watched that one, the on-disc map being the worst map is something that I do appreciate. I do like that the worst map in the game is the one that you don't have to spend extra money on, but at the same time you could also use that as a backwards point, saying, well, if the worst map is the one on disc, and then why the fuck would someone want to spend money on the rest of the maps if they think they all suck as bad as the on disc map? Which I'm not saying Kino does suck. I'm just saying that maybe someone could look at it through the perspective that the on disc map is the worst one, so they're not going to spend more money. I look at it as a perspective as the on disc map is the worst one because it only goes up from here. But that's just me. Kino's fine though. You know, it has some, I was going to say cool traps, but no, they really kind of suck. The electric trap's in an okay spot. The fire trap's in an okay spot. Nobody really goes in that room anyway, except for that one trap. And then the turret traps are completely fucking useless, especially the one in Speed Cola Run. I always forget that even exists. And then there's that one room that has nothing at all. I'm trying to think of the wall by in there. I don't even remember. I know it has the Meteor for the Easter egg song, but you know the one on top of the stairs. That one sucks. And then the crawlers, never been a fan of them at all. And they're not just on Kino. They're going to be talked about more on this list. But I don't like the crawlers really at all. They're annoying. Having to go back and link the teleporter isn't a huge deal, but it does kind of get annoying. I do like the Pack-a-Punch room being in the middle, though. That's pretty cool. And the layout itself, it's kind of boring, but it makes sense for beginners, and it's cool, and it's easy to learn. And it's just a cool map, but it does not deserve the glizzy gobbler suck 3000 that the community seems that it does. It don't. It's just Derice 1.5. No, fuck 1.5. 1.25. It's Derice 1.25. But it's still a cool map. I mean, this game just has all goated maps, really. So it's kind of hard to say anything bad about the worst one. It's just they're all pretty fucking good. This is an amazing zombies game. And coming in at number 5 is 5. Now, 5 is the other on-disc map that you don't have to pay money for, but you do have to beat the campaign or put that little cheat code in like the little hacker you are. But most people get it by beating the campaign, because if you got BO1, you're beating the campaign. That shit is fire. But as for 5, I will say, I think it's probably the most unique map visually. It has 3 floors, and they're all completely different. They all look very distinct, and they all have something different going on. The map's pretty scary, I would say. The scariest map in the game. It has its own wonder weapon that never came back in any other map. Thank fuck. It sucks. But, I mean, at least they tried something, I guess. Gotta give it credit where I can. The teleporters are a super cool feature that also tie back in with the campaign. This whole zombies map ties very well with the atmosphere of the campaign itself. And it's very hard. The hardest map in the game by far. It's just a quality hard survival map. Generally, when I play zombies, I usually quit my game before I die. Like, I just get bored and I just either kill myself or quit the game. But that doesn't really happen with 5. I generally die, like, on round, like, 15, 20. Like, I'll just be playing and I'll just die. Like, that almost never happens for me in any other map, really, ever. Although I will say my least favorite part about this map, for one, is the amount of doors. Oh my god. There are so many barriers and doors. Like, I understand it's not that big of a map, and that's, like, kind of how they tried to make it feel bigger by adding more maps. But, man, there's, like, on one floor, there's, like, 4 barriers. It's like, Jesus Christ. And, like, 2 or 3 of the barriers don't even go. No, it's only 2 barriers. But still, like, 1,250 point barriers, they don't even lead anywhere. They just loop back around to the same spot you're already at. It's literally just for convenience. What the fuck? And I will say the thing, this is what I was going to say before I remembered how many fucking doors there were. The one thing I really do not like about this map is the fucking Pentagon Thief. Some people like him, I don't. The fact that this is already the hardest map in the game, and it's already hard on your points, and your Pack-a-Punch gun can just get snatched like nothing, is bogus. And it's even more bogus when there's not a good wonder weapon or a good solution to take him out. The first couple times you can, but when you start getting higher in the rounds, you eventually just can't kill this fucking guy. You just have to accept that one of your weapons is getting stolen, and that's bogus. The fact that you have to accept that you are going to be defeated by a boss you cannot kill is super lame. But other than that, I really do like 5. It has the crawlers, which suck, but you can avoid them on this map by just not going down into the labs. But then, of course, you can't hit the box because the box always spawns in the labs. Which the box locations are a whole different conversation, which I'm not going to spend any more time talking about this map because I'm already at 3.5 minutes. God damn. Let's move on to number 4. Now, I know it just looks like we're going in order, you know, Kino 6, 5, 5, Ascension 4. But the thing with Ascension is, this is a fire map. Like, right now, we're at, like, the 7 to 8 out of 10 maps already. That's like, B to A tier for me. Because for my scale, I have a weird-ass scale. I'm going to get a little sidetracked off Ascension because I would like to go as long without talking about the monkeys as possible. Because, ooh, I don't like the monkeys. But we'll get into them in a second. For my rating, 10 out of 10 is S. 9 to 8 out of 10 is A. 7 to 6 out of 10 is B. And then from, like 5 to, 3 is C. And then 1 and 2 are D. And then 0 is F. That's my rating right there. So for this to be a 7 to 8 out of 10, for some people that's like a good map. For me, that's a great map. So we're in the great maps already. And this would be an amazing map if it wasn't for the damn monkeys. Oh my god. Back what I was just saying about the Pentagon Thief forcing you to lose something. These motherfuckers force you to lose a perk. What? You literally, when you're playing multiplayer, you can kill them. But when you're playing fucking solo, the best perks in the map are all spread out from each other. There is no way in hell you are defending PhD, Stamina, Speed Cola, and Jug And let's say you don't even want PhD because you're not running an explosive combo. Well, what other perk are you running? Are you running double tap? No, because there ain't no double tap perk machine on the map, you silly hoe. So now you got Mule Kick, and that's it. You got Mule Kick. Those are your options. PhD or Mule Kick. So, again, you're not defending all 4 of them damn perks. You might be able to get Speed Cola and Mule Kick, but the rest of them, you ain't defending all of them. And then getting a free perk's even worse, because you know it's just going to get stolen. It's like, what the fuck? And the fact that they just... Really, it's just the monkeys. I really don't have anything else to say about this map. I think this map is fire. Turning on Pack-a-Punch by activating all the Lunar Lander things, that's fire. The fact that the spawn room has an infinite damage machine that if you can play correctly, it'll kill the zombies forever, that's fire. The fact that the map is just conveniently laid out for like 4 different training areas for 4 different people, that's fire. The fact that fucking it turns color when you activate power, that's fire. Everything about this map's fire. It added 2 fucking awesome perks. One perk that is incredibly broken with the right strategy, PhD Flopper, and Stamina, my favorite perk of all time and my go-to and my sweet baby girl. So, this map is goated. It just gets ungoated because of the fucking monkeys. Number 3, we can finally get out of order. We got Shangri-La. Now, I just gotta say it right here and right now. Shangri-La is a fucking masterpiece visually and atmospherically and just traveling wise. I mean, you got the water geysers that push you up so beautifully with the Mother Nature element of the aqua water. You got the mine carts, you got the water slides. That's it, but they're still really cool. And it added, no, it did not add a new perk. My bad. I was going to say that, but it did not. But Pack-a-Punch is pretty cool too with the atmospheric pedestals you can step on unless you're playing on an online lobby, in which case you are never Pack-a-Punching a goddamn gun in your life. But if you're playing solo, like yours truly always does, then Pack-a-Punch really ain't that big of a deal. In fact, it's a nice little simple Pack-a-Punch for you, and it's quite nice little staircase that leads you up to your big golden goose prize until you get cornered while your gun's still in the machine and you die and you're like, fuck this game. I'm gonna do something, I don't know. And I will say, unlike Ascension, fuck the Ascension monkeys, the Shangri-La monkeys are fire. When you get a drop, they steal your drop and they start cycling other drops. So if you need a specific drop, you can just kill them while they're cycling the drops, and you can get the drop you want. That's infinite max ammos. You get a Carpenter, what do you want, 200 points? Or do you want a max ammo? You want the max ammo, so you can get the max ammo. Thanks Shangri-La monkey. Thank you. Now if only you fucking pimp smacks your brothers over in Ascension, this man, if Ascension had Shangri-La monkeys, I still think Shangri-La would be above Ascension, because Shangri-La is a pretty fucking fire map. It also introduces 2 more boss zombies on top of the boss monkeys. Ain't that nuts? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that whimsical and silly? They add the Shrieker, which just yells at you, and he makes you kind of hard to see, and he slows you down for a minute. He's actually really annoying. I fucking hate that guy. He's really fast, too. He's, like, super fast. Kind of scarily fast. And then you got the fucking, the Napalm, the fire dude. When you get too close to him, he blows up, and he'll probably kill you 99% of the time. He's pretty fucking annoying, too. But it's a skill issue if you die to him, because your whole area of effect kind of gets flame when you get near him. So you should kind of be cautious when you start seeing that flame effect pop up. This is the second hardest map in the game. It would be probably harder than 5 if it did not have the best wonder weapon in the entire series, the baby gun. The baby gun is fire. It is so fun to use. It is so cool to use. Turns them into little babies and you just fucking kick them. I hate children so much. So just turning all these zombies into children and just fucking massacring them, stomping them like fucking jelly between the toes. Oh, that shit's fire. Kicking a little field goal, that's fire. The napalm, when he blows up, you know what that is? You know what's there when he blows up? Fire. The only reason that Call of the Dead is number 2 instead of number 1 is because of the fact that George will not go away, ever. I like George. He's a cool boss. I love him in this map. But the fact that there is no way to permanently make him go away sucks. I'm not going to go into the what ifs of what could have been and what should have been. I'm just going to go into what it is. And point blank, there's just no way to get rid of him. You can kill him as many times as you want. He's always going to be back, and he's always going to be a pain in the dick. And your game's going to end up ending because you're accidentally going to shoot him, and he's going to stun you, and you can't move, and you're going to get surrounded, and you're going to die. As yours truly, Call of the Dead player master, that's how it always ends. Or a scavenger bullet not shooting fast enough, because god damn, the wonder weapons on this map suck. They're cool, but god damn, they suck. They suck big cock. Big time. But they are really cool, though. Preferably the scavenger. The VR11's kind of cool, I guess, more so on co-op, but like I said, I don't really play a lot of co-op. A lot of people don't have time to just play zombies from the 2010s all the time, you know, believe it or not. As the map itself, the layout, it's hard, it's frustrating, it's challenging, difficult, everything I like. No, really though, the harder maps do make you want to play them more because you actually have to focus more. It's not something you can just turn your brain off to. You have to be alert and pay attention at all times, and every move you make has to be calculated. Jug being really far away is a little silly though. It really is in a very stupid spot. But yeah, you know, it's fine. Really, all the perk locations on this map are fire spots. I just wish that, like, Jug wasn't where Jug was. But I really like the little ice slide, do speed cola. I like the little training areas that are on the map. The bottom of the lighthouse with the AK-74U is the best training area in any of the Black Ops 1 maps. I don't care what anyone says. Some people like the theater. Some people like the Ascension rocket room. Me, I love my little AK next to the lighthouse. I love that. I love it. And just Ascension is god damn. Oh, it's because I said Ascension instead of Call of the Dead. That's why the fucking ghost of George Romero is strangling me right now. God damn. Holy shit. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I meant Call of the Dead. Damn. Well, I guess this is the part where I say rest in peace George Romero. He did unfortunately pass away about 6 years now, was it? Something like that. I don't quite remember exactly when, but it was quite a few years now, about half a decade. So obviously obligatory rest in peace. Everyone's just obligated to say that when they mention this map. The BO3 remaster was very good, made by fans of the map. It's just an all-around amazing experience. The fog is shit, though. The fact that the map looks a little poopy when the fog rolls in is a little disappointing. But it's such a fire map. It's such a cool map. And really, I didn't even have to sit here and explain why it's a cool map because everyone just knows it's just such a fire map. I didn't even touch on the zip lines or the way the lighthouse shines where Pack-a-Punch is. It doesn't matter. Everyone knows. It's just a fucking fire map. It's goated. But number one has got to be Moon. I mean, Moon is just so different, really. That's all I really have to say. I don't even really have much to say about Moon right now because it's either a love it or you hate it map. And obviously I put it as the best map in the game, so obviously I'm on team love it. And I like the fact that it's hard, it's difficult. I like the fact that it has moon gravity on some sections, so they literally made a whole different physics engine for just this one level. That's super duper cool. I like the way the biodome looks, just as a theme itself. You're just in this desolate, isolate wasteland on the fucking moon, and you just have this beautiful greenery fucking... it's just so cool. It looks way better on Black Ops 3. But Black Ops 1 Moon still looks pretty fucking creepy and freaky, really. I have a fear of it's called megalophobia, and that means you're afraid of like huge things. Like every time I go piss, I almost have a heart attack. Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. But when the excavators come in, it really does frighten me. And so when those buzzers or whatever, those beepers, though, Omnicron coming in 30 seconds. I guess like, holy fuck, I don't want to see that big ass saw blade. That's spooky. That's scary. Get that shit out of here. So I'm over there rushing to the fucking spawn to make sure those saw blades don't come crashing down. Not only do they fuck up gameplay wise, but just because I actually have a phobia of them and I'm actually scared as shit. And oh my god. And yeah, I'm still coughing from when I was just talking about Call of the Dead. God damn, he really did strangle my ass. That ghost got me. Whew. I feel like I'm in Moon. I can't breathe. I need me the fucking PES system. Oh, I forgot about that. You got to put on the PES system, which makes your audio and makes all your effects sound different too. I didn't even touch on No Man's Land, where you spawn in and you can stay as long as you want. If you're skilled enough, you can literally have Jug and Pack-a-Punch before round 1 even starts. Oh my god, how could this not be the best map in the game? I mean, seriously. I just said Call of the Dead would have been number 1 if you could kill George. I was capping. Now that I think about it, this map's just goated in every way. It's literally out of this world. Alright, you can click off the video now. I'm going to do my outro. I don't have anything else more really important to say. If you want to leave after that joke, I don't fucking blame you. But I'm going to hit my outro right now. I forget it every time, so we're just going to muster it out. I just want everyone that's watching this to know that you are important, you are valuable, and you are significant. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it, except when I started to die. God damn, I'm still coughing. All I did was mention it. Damn. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope I see you next time, but if I don't, then I guess for now, this is the drop-off. See ya.